Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. And today we are going to meet one very illustrious lady. Her name is Vijay Lakshmi Anandan. She is from the field of education and she has also become the principal of school. And plus 20 years she's been in this. She's been an educator. So I want to welcome Viji madam. We call her Viji ma'am. And Viji ma'am, welcome to our show. Thank you for taking out time and coming for our show. How are you today?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me to your channel. It's my pleasure being with you. And I'm really elated to be a part of your program, ma'am.
So Viji ma'am, tell me about a little bit about when you were a little girl, what you wanted to become.
It's an interesting question here. Yes, ma'am. Always I dreamt about myself doing some research and getting into some universities and going out to work, whatnot. So, but then my brother was very keen on me becoming a doctor. So when I reached class 11th and 12th, I was not that fond of bio. Yes, botany I liked it, but zoology I was not very keen on. I liked mathematics right from the young age. So I thought of going for engineering, but my father was not very keen on me going for engineering for some reason. So then I've gone for BSc mathematics. Then I continued till MPhil. After MSc, in fact, I wanted to go for my PhD, and my HOD was very keen on taking me because in MSc I've got centum in one of the subject, number theory. So he wanted me to do PhD on the same subject. But then my father was not very keen. Being a girl, if you go for PhD again for 4 years, all that reason, then I've gone for MPhil. And I never thought I'll work with the school. Always I dreamt about something in some university, but then in the same line of teaching only. But then it was not my choice, but choice. By chance I've joined school, but then there is no regret. I enjoyed my school job. Now if you ask me, I love teaching mathematics. At the same time, I enjoy being with children. Anything to do with the school, you tell me, when I hear that word school, I get a different energy.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Really, you're so right. Actually, the school without children is so lonely. I had recently gone to one school to meet the principal for some program, and it was so suna, not a noise, not a voice of the child coming, so it was feeling
Only a
very
building.
sad.
Yeah, there is
You're
no
absolutely
meaning.
right, and maths has always been my scary point for me also. And I remember when my son wanted to do engineering, so I told him, why don't you take bio? He said, that is one thing I'm sure I don't like. So he had also opted for engineering without bio. And so I think it's very nice that if we can clarify at that stage only what we like and we don't like, then we go to this field that we like. Okay, so then
Yes.
what happened then after that? Your career has been in education and as a principal. What would you like to say? What have you done and what have you learned? Yeah.
Ma'am, I've started my career as a math teacher at the age of 21. Yes, as I mentioned to you earlier, it was not by choice, by
Yes.
chance I've started. That's where I've understood I can reach out to all kind of students and I can make a difference. That was an amazing experience to understand about yourself. That
Yes.
was my first experience was at Zion School, Kodaikanal. That's where I've understood, yes, yeah, I can reach out to children. Then there was no looking back. I continue teaching and continue teaching for nearly 15 years, for 11th and 12th children. Not only teaching, ma'am, children, I could connect with children that was, connect with children. That is the reason I was able to help children to get out of this unknown fear and hesitation for mathematics. It was, amazing to see children transforming beautifully.
Wow.
And not only teaching, not only teaching, be it any kind of issues, they run to me and they come and sit with me. I could resolve their issues, be it my subject or other subjects, study skills and back home issues, some distraction problems, anything, they come to me. It was a great experience. I've learned many things with my children, and I could, resolve their issues, and I could help the children. Not only, when you listen to them, half of the thing is resolved, right? Then I don't leave it at it. I continue and follow it up, and I make sure that I give some time to children and speak to them. And even now, when they have to take some decision, they call me up to speak to me. That is a great achievement, I believe. So always I liked by my students everywhere. So
I
that is
wish.
a great achievement, I believe, ma'am.
So I'm just thinking that if you were my maths teacher, I would have got 100 on 100 in maths. I wish my teacher was like Viji mam. So I would also love the subject of maths, and I would
No,
also get
no,
full
no.
marks in
So
maths.
sweet
Yeah.
of you to say,
Yeah, but
but so happy that you are a doctor, and we need a doctor like you. So
yeah.
it's great that you are a doctor today.
So tell me, as a principal, what did you give
Yes,
to the students? How were you, like, strict, or you were lenient, or how were you like?
ma'am, you asked a good question. So the moment when there was a shift from my teaching to administration, I was, when I applied for a interview, during my when I went for interview, one of my friend has advised me, Viji, now you are going for an admin job. I would like to give a piece of advice. So generally, all the time when you talk to children, talk to anyone, always you are with a big smile. So you need to change yourself a little bit, because it does not work out for your admin job. I heard from her, not only so nice of that my friend to advise me. That's what she felt. There is no doubt about it. Not only her, I heard from a few more people as well. But then I thought about it, and it's not that simple to change your attitude. But then I never felt the need for me to change. I never changed. Whoever has seen my children have seen Viji mam as a math teacher. Today, when they see me as principal, I'm the same. I heard from my students as well. But I must tell you, ma'am, this has worked out so beautifully. When as a principal, I'm sitting in the room. Not that every time I can't be everywhere in all 35 classrooms. But believe me, before the class teacher, I'll be the first person to get to know what is the problem in the school. Be it it could be a class one. Sometimes it surprises me. I can imagine 11th and 12th class children coming to me, because I make sure that even when I was a principal, I make sure that weekly once or twice I go and teach mathematics. So that number one, yes, I love teaching mathematics. Number two, I want to have that personal touch with the children. That resolves many of my issues. So any problem they come to me, I'll be able to resolve before they get in, before it becomes big. But imagine class one children coming to me, you, and talking about their issues. It was amazing. See, my doors were always open for my teachers and children and parents, and for anybody. I never had the specific time for meeting parents. Anytime my parents can come and meet me, anytime my teachers can come, anytime my children can come. That has worked out so beautifully. I had a great bond with all my school team, with parents, especially with parents, management. I always had a wonderful time. Whenever when I leave, always they feel that it's
Why did you
you know
leave? But why did you?
payback. Daytime. Because my husband, yeah, yes, I forgot to mention about this, because my husband is in Navy. So every 3 years, 4 years once, when he gets transferred, we have to leave. So every 3 years and 4 years have to start from the scratch. And by the time when you settle down, it's time for you to leave. But then that is the plus. There is a plus point there here as well. You tend to, you get a chance to meet so many people.
Yes.
That is the reason I worked with many management, many teachers, and so many children now know me as Viji ma'am. That is yeah, lovely experience, ma'am.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is I've discovered three qualities about you. One is that you are so used to moving from one place to another that you have
Yes.
understood the law of disattachment. Like, when we were little children, when my father mother wanted to shift the house, you would start crying, when why all our friends are here. But then when we went to the new place, we made new friends over there. So like children,
Yes.
so you have a little child in you and you have learned the art of disattachment because of your husband's shifting work. The other thing I've learned about you is you have an immense love and affection for your children. That makes you a great teacher, great principal, and whatever you want to say. So that love for your children is so beautiful, and that you want to reach out to them and you want to help them. And the
Yes.
other thing I've learned is that you're so flexible. You are keeping the doors open for teachers to come whenever they want to come, because otherwise I would think a principal would like to say authority कि भाई मेरे कमरे में ये टाइम पे आने का, ये टाइम पे नहीं आने का. Most of the school principals I go and meet, I know how I go. I take permission from them. I ring them up, I fix a time with them, and then I go. And here you're telling you keep it open for everybody. That's amazing. So that is something new that I have learned from you, that you're so flexible, and
Because,
flexibility.
because some children, what happened, I've come across my senior children, even little ones, they go to washroom, and sometimes, they're unwell, they go to sick room. That is the time they realize, okay, now they don't want the others to know that, they are coming
Unwell.
and talking about something. They are little insecure about so many things. Then, if you have some specific time, then you're curtailing so many
Yeah.
ways, man. Yeah,
They
that's what
can
I
free
feel.
they are free to come and talk to you whenever they want to
Yes.
talk to you. So very nice that I learned so much from you about being a principal also, that you can be flexible, and with this beautiful smile you must be attracting all the people in your life, the management
So,
and everything. The flexibility, I think, is a very great point. Now what would you like to say to our future generation, or to whoever is watching this channel, whoever is watching this interview, because you have been in the field of education for so many years? So tell us about something that you would like to share.
I really would like to tell my children, always I've told my children, I've been telling my children, be it a small problem, be it a small issue, very, very, minor issue, please speak up.
Yeah.
Always you have somebody around, be it a teacher, be it mother, father, your siblings, it could be your neighbor, it could be your principal, it could be anybody. I always request children to go and speak up,
Yeah.
so that it gets resolved before it becomes anything.
Absolutely.
The second, yeah, then I always advise, I would like to tell my children, do what you love to do. The days have gone, only doctors like you and engineers like our many of our children only will do well. Now what you do is not important, how you do is important. You, whatever you are doing, do well, excel in that, you are going to perform, you are going to do well in your life. So you are filled with opportunities there. You have got n number of options available. So what stops you? So don't get into some kind of
Doubt.
confined to
Doubt.
something.
Yeah.
Yes. So please speak up your mind and do what you love to do, while, especially while selecting your stream as well as selecting your career. Please do what you love to do. And I would like to tell my children, be responsible for your physical and mental well-being, because only you can help yourself. Nobody else can do that. So that you are happy, if you are happy and mentally physically healthy, then nobody can stop you. You are going to do well wherever you are.
Wonderful, Madam Viji, Madam. Lovely message you have given. But one more thing that you said, I really want to tell everybody is that Viji ma'am did not choose the subject of her choice. She did it because her parents wanted to do it. So what she is teaching us by her action is ki love what you do also. See, sometimes we
Yes,
will not be able to get the subject of our choice, the passion of our choice. But if we are getting something better or something different, then also we can develop a liking for that subject and we can excel in that. Here is Viji
yes,
ma'am, an example to everybody today. She has done maths and she's become a teacher when she did not choose to become a teacher, but she has gone in that field and she has excelled in that because of her love and for her helpful nature to the children. Thank you so much, Viji ma'am. Thank you for coming on this interview. And it was lots of learning I did with you. I learned a lot of things with you. So thank you for
thank you
coming.
so much. Before I, complete this session, I would like to tell you, ma'am, being a doctor, all the time you talk about positivity and you say, be positive, be happy, then don't come to me. It's always I admired your message, and it's my
Come to
pleasure
me.
being
Come
in
to me to
your,
chat with me. Come to me to chat with me.
sure,
But don't come to
sure.
me when you're sick. Okay?
Yes,
Thank you very much.
that's a
Thank you,
lovely
ma'am.
message.
Be
Thank you
happy.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.